Hey, here's Joe again, and welcome back to Mortal Shell, where we want to continue with the Virtuous Cycle. And let's just directly start into the run with Solomon and the Smoldering Mace, because those are the last two we need to unlock Hadern and the Exitana. Also, the sun is shining directly at me, which is completely weird to set the camera up with, because I have to turn on my light to 100% and completely turn it all the way up. Longer roll, that's nice. Which in combination makes it that I can barely see everything on screen, because it's so bright right in my face. Okay, let's go that way, because first off we know that there's an item here. Nice. And over here there will be an enemy group. Wait, let us remember ourselves of how the frick the smoldering... It has a long time till it hits the first time. And that is a freaking delay. It's faster with the roll attack. The run attack. It doesn't have a run attack as the with the quick attack, but running R2 is a thing. Good. Just to remember myself. There is there a rolling attack? Oh god. His stamina is also bad, but his health is better than Harrow's. And his stamina is better than Harrow's, and the maximum... you can't pre-lock on to enemies, because the moment we crawl out here, we are immediately stunned for an eternity. So we don't want to do that when enemies are facing this way. Good. God, I can barely see a thing on the... Okay, we knew that they could teleport. I did actually remember that in between episodes. What weren't those the guys that can teleport to? Well, we only get a mortal instinct. Let's hope that it counts. I'm trying to change lock on because I can't see whether there's an additional enemy here. That's the one which gives me the opportunity to attack him. Large bolts, knockdown resistance. Do mortal instincts count for the unlock Hadern goal? No, they don't. Okay. Then this was a bit of a waste of time. I mean, this puts us at a point where we have a safe dead end behind us with a safe spot to crawl into to completely lose enemies. And gives us directly an item. Last time there was always one enemy at the crossroads. Okay, this time it's a brigand. Good. Where would we... Let's go back to where Harrow's is in NG. Stamina, man. The other thing didn't aggro, thankfully. Oh, I'm so thankful for the damaging frame starting before the weapon swing really starts connecting. That was really helpful, thank you. Deep pockets, as always. And base damage +1. We haven't had one of those yet. Base damage plus, that's great. Also will have unlocked her turn now. Although it didn't say so. Good. Over here. There might be the token there, so we always have to check. It's just immortal to instinct. The Smoldering Mace is weaker than the hollowed sword. Freeze damage resist. Not bad. We haven't encountered any freeze enemies in the overworld yet, I think. Because those were always fire wraiths and not frost waves. Wraiths. W-R-A-I-T-H. Fuck you. Where are you? Ah, that's where you stand. Fuck you. What was that roll direction? He lost lock on and thus the roll direction went completely haywire. Is he aggroed or does he just patrol this way? He does just patrol this way. I hate the positioning of that guy. We're gonna go somewhere else. I have to squint my eyes at the screen. It's cranked up all the way to the max screen too.
You don't remember anything? Not our violent birth. Not Solomon or Hadern. Nothing? Then I will fill in the gaps.
Interesting, we'll learn more. Harden stamina refill, harden cooldown reduction, harden longer lasting. Cooldown reduction always. I don't remember how good Solomon's harden cooldown time was. Think we won't get surprised this time around? I don't see an enemy to surprise attack us, and they have to be there. I remember being able to snipe them before they came down to attack. Okay, they just spawn, I forgot. Oh god, no, the fucking thing that can hit me through walls with pursuing magic attacks. Fuck you! That's what I meant. They just spawn, it's... Hey! In the base game, they had to drop down to you from a vantage point, and they were actually there, and you could see that they would be coming, and they weren't just popping onto you and immediately grabbing you with their broken grab hitbox. Bullshit! Did you see how bullshit that was? Did you fucking see the bullshit that was going on there? Fucking hell. Glad that I started next to the shell. We would be dead already. Great. Glimpse of utility. Another one. Wasn't there also a chest behind here? No. Only this. That was 200 tar again. Explosive bolts, blasting bolts, poisonous bolts, and immediate endless unborn. Is that 100% chance now that I put it to 1%? Let's do an explosive vault, although we never used the freaking thing. Good. Our run just got extended for an extended amount of time. Where do we want to go? That so much looks at me, but freaking changing to the ballista Zuka and sniping that guy is basically impossible. I can't even see him. Like right now I can't see him. That's due to the fact that he isn't loaded in yet. We are close enough now. He should be loaded in. How late does he load? Okay, and he immediately starts aggroed. Come on. Oh god, is this stupid? Did he die? He looks like he might have wanted to die, but didn't die. How did that not explode? We had luck with the exploding bolt that one time, I think. The ballista Zuka is such an overrated weapon. That should have killed him now. Did we get the tar? I didn't look at it whether we got the tar. Yeah, that was 5 large bolts. Great. Also, we have to fight 3 of those fuckers. Let's not fight more than 2 at once. Also, let's make sure to hit them. Okay, the one that I directly hit got killed. Like it was supposed to. Do an attack, man. Do an attack, man. If I do an attack now, you'll start your attack afterwards. The splash damage from the thing is so bad. Hey, don't you dare, Diego. I don't want to pull the others too. Oh, it's so bad with... No! Don't you fucking spawn in directly aggroed ranged guys that can snipe you through terrain. What about that do you think is fun gameplay? Nothing about that is fun gameplay, I can't answer you. That is just bullshit. Can I please aggro the big guy? No, I can't even aggro the big guy. Game's broken. Also, my water is empty and it's very hot here at the moment. Summer has returned for like 2 days now. It will be not summer afterwards again, like it was all the time. Fucking hell, do you fucking dare to move? Wow, that direction wasn't what I meant to put in. That's a 2 attack. That can be a 2 attack. He can... What the fuck is... I'm stuck on nothing. There is nothing there. Nothing to be stuck upon, at least not as the big hero of our journey. This fucking lock make me stuck. This. It's hardly higher than my foot. Wow.
While you slept, I grew weak. Hadern could not help me, but a wise man nursed me back to health. Solomon. He built this tower to keep us safe, believed we could ascend, become something greater, even redeem those who worshipped at our feet. He did not fear what you and I are.
Interesting. Do we get this now? Because this is all bad. This is all bad. Freeze damage resist. I like the health, but the rest of it is just useless. Do we get all that shatter now because we're using Solomon? We didn't get so much. Like we got once or twice. We got a bit of dialogue from her out of it. These fuckers. Yeah, thank you, Smoldering Mace, for not working. What are you stuck on, Solomon? Fucking Smoldering Mace, man. Ah! It just activates the burn elemental stuff. Until I hit enough enemies with it, and then it goes out. Stuff that we don't need because we never parry, because we're too stupid to parry. That's everything? One item from this camp that almost killed me? That looked like there was a graphic glitch that looked like it's so bad. I don't know how people do that all the time with the big lights in their face. I understand why some gamers are using sunglasses like some streamers, because boy, that's fuck you game. They will have archers like everywhere. Let's... Which way do I want to go? Let's go this way. That's just that guy. I don't see an archer up there. So this way should be okay. Great. Do you want to aggro or not? Also interesting how the unparryable attack gets pre-announced, like the moment the AI makes the decision to use it and not the moment it actually uses the attack. So it makes the blim sound, and I know that an unparryable attack will be happening, and then it waits like for an eternity. I hear Grisha over there. Do we want to do Grisha? I'm not feeling fine on doing Grisha right now. There's a lot of guys here. I don't know how... This weapon has a wide swing arc. It should be good on fighting these guys and their shenanigans. Stamina, man. Bullshit. I pressed B before it reached me. Which should be enough. Should be fucking enough. Fuck you, reach. This is the longest reach, should be the longest reach weapon of them all. But boy, does it have no reach at all. I will die soon. And we should be collecting items instead of instincts then. Bullshit! What did happen to the animation that had iframes before? It had iframes in the base game! Okay, doesn't have iframes now. Let's see what is where Teal is in the base game. Yeah, there's one of the assholes, but that's not Ven Noctivago, is he? Oh, it's just Immortal Instinct. That is asshole. Also nice stored attack from when I never put it in because I pressed B. I mashed B and not... Is it those assholes we have to defeat with him? More freeze... I don't want freeze resist, give me base damage or something like that. By the way, this is where the instincts go. Like extended roll, harden, cooldown, and nothing else, basically. This is what I wanted to look up. We just got one with Solomon, which is not on this side, but also had no blip on the other side. There. That are Nocticeptors. These enemies are Nocticeptors. And we have to defeat 50 of them with him to get another shade, which is just the skin. I think. It may make me better at some stats too. Great, so this was completely useless. Thank you, Solomon. Shouldn't there be a second cave right around here? I'm misremembering that. It's around that corner. Yeah, this was a large crawly space which comes out. Like it goes all the way under the Fallgrim tower and comes out the other end. I don't remember where it leads though. That's a green one. Greens I can just take, okay. Or maybe it was yellow and just wanted tar, and I did see the color wrong. Kicks release a burst of flames that do 10 damage, which is nothing. There. Kick to let them... I can't even kick. Oh, do I need to be locked on to kick? Fuck you, game. Really, fuck you, game. I hate these things. Basically, invisible bullshittery. Another glimpse of futility. What the fuck is... Ah, that's the burning werewolf thing. For a second there was... What kind of burning enemy did I forget about? Yeah, aggro. Aggro. What the fuck are you doing? Don't want to fight both of you at the same time, so freaking come towards me, please. Ah, that's for using the weapon a lot. I want to be down there. Yeah, when the unparryable sound comes and this guy raises his weapon, the only thing I think is, oh, it's safe to attack now. Because that's basically the way it works. Oh, fuck you! The problem is in this game, archers are a big no-no because large bolts freaking just don't drop ever. Oh, fuck you, game. Large bolts don't freaking drop ever. The fucking Ballista Zuka completely immobilizes you. And I mean, it does fair amount of damage, but it's such a... There's so many bad game design elements about this game. I want to go out the other side, so please don't immediately aggro so that I can orient myself. Okay, that way. So this should lead towards the campsite next to the obsidian temple. Yeah. Fuck you. Fuck you! I'll run into it again in a second. You just watch it. Stamina, man. It's safe to attack now. Hey, we got one resolve buff for once. Nessentar, that's 2.5k, that's really good. That's the big boy. Wasn't there an item in that corner? No. Like they put items roughly where they are in the normal game, but not exactly. We did start up here once. Like our very first or like second run, we start there. We can drop on him. We can be dropped on. Also. And there can be archers in all of these nooks and crannies around here. Which we should look out for, because I don't want to be killed by an archer again. Not again. I mean, we could go for that archer, but there's nothing to it. This was a weird hidden place with some pickup. Wasn't there one of the pickups for... Ah, no. None of them looks like they have a crossbow. So it should be safe to approach. Stamina full foliage. Both of those boys. This seems safe. There's a big boy and no pillar and anything that he guards. Let's go over here. Last time there was a big boy enemy in the Sestra cave. Look at my health, we won't make it. Ah, this now works. Like, why does this now work? We had all three of them, which really helped us. This has no forward momentum with the swing. Just hits around us pretty good. A chest. Going by scripture, glimpse. Acquiring a new instinct restores 5 additional health. Yeah, that's good. If we didn't have to kill like 50 enemies per instinct. I mean, you can pretty clearly see how I'm getting more accustomed to the game again and getting farther and farther with every run. I don't want to look at that bullshit going on here. No. No, no, no. We're taking the easy path out of this. I feel a bit like this game is too hard. And I don't like to say that, because it's a bit of the point of Souls-like, not completely, but... Eh? Kicks required resolve. That's why I couldn't kick before, now I... Fuck you! You were the person I was looking for, but how do you hit me from down there? And that is how we die. A big fuck you moment for the end of this run. Great. We unlocked Hodern and the Exatana finally. We did kill more enemies than in the run with the Martyr's Blade that fared way better than this run. We only have 14 to kill with the Smoldering Mace now and 17 to kill with the Martyr's Blade. Okay, let's do our power-ups. After talking, of course.
Ow, I felt that too. You've got 2 of us in your head now. Start acting like it.
Huh? I don't even know what you meant. Courage. Tar remnants. Congealed tar. Extracted tar. Nascent tar. Slurry of tar. Glimpse of futility. A peculiar little stone that resonates upon touch. This curious stone bears interwoven lines, unbroken and without origin. They cross endlessly. Within these lines an inscription is etched. The boundary is but a threshold not yet crossed. Interesting. But not really useful. Good. Let's look into runic familiarity to see what we want to use next. We need to kill 50 more brigands with Harros. Who the fuck is Vim? I have no idea. Then we have 36 Noctiserper. Then Noctivago we have to kill with Solomon. Okay, that's something we can do. The Cult Shade for Solomon. Kill Ven Noctivago 5 times. That's the thing that I can set myself as a target. Aerodrome has to kill Grisha. Okay. And faceless clerics. I know what those are. Then Slaves of Scorn with Teal. I have no idea what a Slave of Scorn is. Enslaved Grisha. Enslaved Grisha. Okay, so in the Crypt of Martyrs. Reach the first temple as the foundling. Super Meat Boy. Reach the second temple as the foundling. Complete a cycle as the foundling. Okay. 13. Kill 100 enemies with Hadern. That's easy. Kill 10 mini-bosses with Hadern. Doesn't say which one. Okay. We're gonna do a Hadern run next, obviously. And we're gonna use the Exatana because it's his weapon. We still haven't discovered every item, which is interesting. And we didn't reach every inscription and etching the last time around. There was a whole tutorial section that I completely ignored when I restarted this game after playing. Not at all. Okay, the immediate instinct upgrade is the thing we want. Then we have a lot of money. Let's do these even, like 3 to 1 is great. And then let's go up. That's not what I wanted to click. Whatever. 432 is great. That's for the starting instinct. And then we want to find instincts more easily. 3% chance. Instincts adopt by basic enemies. That's good. Now we have 5 tar and 1 glimpse. Perfect. Good. Do we want to do a foundling run? Can't I do an unarmed foundling run? Because there's... This says unarmed. Yes, because I don't have an arm right now. Okay. Foundling. Let's see how far we come as a foundling with no revives and He Repose doesn't net us anything. No revives, no nothing. We won't get far. Maybe just running till we get hit once. Foundling max health +5. What? Foundling has health? Do we get a freaking stat screen, please? It's not here, of course. We don't have a stat screen in this game, do we? No. +5 health as the foundling? How can we now be shot by 1 arrow and survive for a second before dying? Can we survive falling down a cliff? Didn't the foundling have better stamina than this? There's the free one. There's the freebie. Can the foundling harden? Yes, okay. Good, then... Roll. I did take damage. Let's get an instinct. Knockdown res. Good. And we've been hit. Let's just run around and get some items. Run around some ways we haven't really run around before, for example. Like we went this way, but we didn't go further last time. Yes. Oh, it's tar. 450. Did we find a tar item? By the way, that's not pausing the game. 450 tar for Mortal Instinct, I'll never do stuff like that. I did it before, but this is just not worth it. Yes, there is an archer up there. Just gonna take this former world cap. 5 edition, that doesn't help me at all. Archers are just bad news as the foundling. Because they can basically insta-kill you. But stamina's really good on him. What are you doing over there? He wanted to end my life. Thankfully, I'm not stunned for as long as the others are when... At least that didn't negate the hit. Oh, a fucker is up there. Let's run towards it before... And we die. That's it. That was a founding run. I shouldn't numerate my runs anymore because now that will look weird. Yeah, we killed 3 more enemies with the Martyr's Blade. Great. And we didn't really pick up any items. We just collected instincts. Or did we pick up an item? Any? Would be helpful. Not really needed. Just did a foundling run out of curiosity how fast we'll die.
Brother, the visitor was back. They were brazen this time, going through Solomon's old things, his workbench. And then they came to me, hands grasping, reaching to unfasten my mask. I flinched and scared them. This was no common thief. They knew what they were doing.
There is like story stuff to this, and I don't know what to make of this. I missed the first one completely because she freaking did that when I like basically rage quit out of my run. Not really, I just died fast, but then wanted to say like, let's immediately do the next run, AAA, and then like half the discussion was over before I realized that she was telling me something, and that was really, really rude of you, game. But whatever, she's always rude. I hate it that you can't unarmed attack. Whatever. Like with this, with the Smoldering Mace. Yeah, you can't use your... Like, this is a training room. Why don't they just give me 4 resolve bars so that I can try the special attacks with this? His stamina is over after 2 heavy attacks? Really? Oh, that looks heavy. Like all the weapons are way too slow for how fast enemies move in this game. Like even this. Getting the 3-hit combo off is so weird. Like, this might be fast enough, but the freaking Exeterna does no damage, as we've tried out. Hey, you can transform it. You don't need resolve for that. Okay. But this is... I mean, this seems fine enough, like the base speed of it. This is too slow, though. I think he can do 4. Yeah. Looks like a fun weapon. I think Kadern has also enough stamina to do 4. I think Kadern has more... Okay. I thought for a second this was a trap. There shouldn't be a trap here. Get used to this look, because that's how we'll look in our next try. Yeah, he has more stamina than the foundling. Enough that we could even try out whether the combos goes on. That's a 3-hit combo. That one. And this one only has 4-hit combos. That looks fine. It looks like a fine weapon. I'm looking forward to using this in the next few runs. But that will be tomorrow and the days after. Have a nice day. See you then.